Hello. A diamond captivates a person's heart in just a few seconds, reminding us ultimate symbol of love. If you're looking to have an everlasting connection with your loved ones who had passed away, then there is a way to cherish them forever by turning their ashes into a diamond. Now, let's unravel the truth of diamond formation. The diamonds that we see today were formed due to immense heat and pressure below the Earth's surface. When carbonate reacts with silica, a mineral known as bridgemanite is formed, releasing carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide breaks down to form super deep diamonds. These super deep diamonds are returned to the Earth's surface when there is upwelling in the mantle. With these fascinating facts, let's move on to today's topic, the Earth's interior. Have you wondered what's happening inside this 12,700 kilometers diameter ball so-called Earth? The distance between the Earth's surface and the center of the Earth is 6,300 kilometers. Till now, the longest drill to the Earth's interior is only 12.26 kilometers. As the temperature rises 25 degrees per kilometer, drilling could not be continued. Generally speaking, Earth's interior has 4 layers, one inside another, just like an onion. They are crust, mantle, outer core, inner core. Next, crust. The uppermost layer is crust on which we live. It is thinnest of all the layers, about 30 to 45 kilometers on continents and 5 to 10 kilometers on ocean floors. The main minerals are silica and alumina on continents, silica and magnesium on ocean floors. The crust occupies 1% of Earth's interior volume. Next, mantle. Below the crust is the mantle. It extends up to 2,900 kilometers. It is by far the largest layer, occupying 84% of Earth's interior volume. Next, outer core. Outer core is 2,300 kilometers. The main minerals are nickel and iron. Now, why the density increases as we get closer to the center of the Earth? When the Earth is just beginning to cool, billions of years ago, heavier elements sunk down into the center of the Earth and less dense elements rose to the surface. Next, inner core. Inner core is 1220 kilometers. Despite very high temperature, the inner core is solid. The inner core has approximately the same temperature as the surface of the sun. Both the outer core and inner core makes up 15% of Earth's interior volume. Before we wind up, let's know about various rocks and minerals. First of all, what is a rock? Any natural mass of minerals that makes up the Earth's crust is called as a rock. Rocks are of different colors, sizes and texture. Generally, the 3 major types of rocks are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks. When hot molten magma inside the Earth's surface cools, it becomes solid, thus forming igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are of 2 types, extrusive and intrusive. Imagine the lava coming out from the volcano. The lava is red hot molten magma inside the Earth's interior. When this lava comes to the Earth's surface, it cools and becomes solid. The rocks formed in such a way are called extrusive igneous rocks. Example, basalt. Next, intrusive igneous rocks. Sometimes the molten magma cools deep inside the earth crust. Rocks formed in such a way are called intrusive igneous rocks. Example, granite. Next, sedimentary rocks. First, what are sediments? The rocks roll down, hit each other, crack and breaks into smaller fragments. These smaller particles are called sediments. These loose sediments are compressed and hardened to form sedimentary rocks. For example, sandstone. These rocks contain fossils of plants, animals and other living organisms that once lived on them. Now, what are fossils? Fossils are remains of dead plants and animals trapped in the layers of the rocks. Next, metamorphic rocks. The igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks change into metamorphic rocks under great pressure and heat. For example, clay is changed into slate and limestone into marble. Next, rock cycle. You'll be surprised to know that One type of rock changes into another type under certain conditions in a cyclic manner. Igneous rocks can be changed into sedimentary rocks or into metamorphic rocks, and again metamorphic rocks can be changed into igneous rocks. This is known as a rock cycle. The rocks are made up of different minerals. The minerals which are in purest form are naturally occurring substances. They have certain physical properties and definite chemical composition. Next, physical properties of minerals, starting with streak. Streak is the color of the mineral when it is crushed to a powder. Next, luster. Luster is the description of the way a mineral surface looks when the light is reflected off the surface. Next, hardness. The hardness of a mineral is a way of describing how easy or difficult it is to scratch a mineral. Next, tenacity. Tenacity describes the physical reaction of the mineral to externally applied stress such as crushing, cutting, blending and striking forces. Next, chemical composition. Oxygen 46.60%, silicon 27.72%, aluminium 8.13%, iron 5%, calcium 3.63%, sodium 2.83%, potassium 2.59%, and finally magnesium 2.09%. These are the minerals that make up the earth crust. Modern advances have allowed scientists to study what lies beneath our feet in more detail than ever before, and yet there still remain significant gaps in our understanding. Thank you for being with me.